All right, folks, here we are playing some Hockey Blast. I've had a blast playing baseball and basketball, but I need to go back to my roots here and play some Hockey Blast. It's been a while, so hopefully I get everything right. And again, I may not be playing this correctly. I may be using some of my own house rules for this to make it more fun for me. And if I get stuck, then I'm just going to use whatever kind of house rules I have to get through the part that I get stuck on. I tend not to do a lot with fights and things like that, because I just like to play the game out. So again, I'm kind of playing it my own way, so do not use this as a tutorial for the game. Just try to enjoy the game, if you will. So we are in California in 1970, 71, as the Bruins are taking a trip to California. And as you know, I kind of like both of these teams here. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to have a game between Boston and California. So I start with home team momentum. That's just what I do. Also, I got this fancy dancy new dice thing. Check this out. Yeah, look at that. So I can roll dice here on my new blue board. I got a green one coming for baseball, but yeah, so we're going to try that here out today. All right, so we are 20 minutes on the clock. It's the first period. Let's see if I can get through this game. The last time I played this, it didn't go so well, so here we go. All right, so we got 6 on the faceoff. The visitor wins the faceoff, so it comes over here to Boston now. Boston with the puck. And that's going to be a 3. Team with the most triangles gets a scoring chance. Well, considering Esposito has 3 triangles all by himself, that should be good enough. So scoring chance for Boston. Right off the bat. Here come the Bruins. So we played, let's just say we played a minute here. So we're down to 19 minutes. Scoring chance of 10. So 10 is 4, 1, and 2. So 4, Smith to Hodge to McKenzie. Here comes the play. So we got 1, 2. So that's only going to be a shot of 2. Shooting on Smith of 2. So it's a 2 and a 2. So I believe I need the black to be 2 or less and the white to be higher than 2. So what do we got here? Oh, look at that. I think that's a goal. Right? If I remember that correctly. So the black is less than the 2. The 4 is greater than the 2. We check the shot. Goal shot 5. Blistering shot. He scores. So right off the bat here, Boston scores. 19-minute mark. It's McKenzie from Hodge and Dallas Smith. Hodge and D. Smith. Wow, just like that, Boston goes up 1-0, so they will get the momentum now. And we'll swap lines here. And we'll go into the next minute of play. So, Boston, right off the bat, first shot on net gets by Gary Smith. I believe that's how that goes. It's been a while since I played this, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. All right off the face-off. Now a 12 here. High face-off wins. And, of course, we have an unusual result. This is what happened the last time I did Hockey Blast. An unusual result, and it sent me into a craziness here. All right, so we'll play out the unusual result as we do. So a high face-off wins. So that's going to be Boston with the puck. That's going to be Stanfield on the draw. So let's get our unusual results. And it's a 5. And that's going to be an injury. I don't play injuries, so we're going to play on. Okay, just saying that I don't play injuries in any of my games. So Boston with the puck. That's my house rule. Boston with the puck. A 10 now. If any defender has a square, it's a turnover. They do not. When double 5s roll, the defense also gets a breakaway. So I'm thinking if it's also gets a breakaway, that means they would have to take over the puck. Okay. All right, so we just roll again. So there's no effect because there's no square. So they would have had a breakaway chance, but they don't get it. So Boston still with the puck here. Early in the game. Now we got a 9. Momentum. Whatever team has momentum retains the puck. No line change, no timing advance. Okay, so Boston has momentum. So, boy, this is a long shift out there for the second line. And now we go to 4, odd man rush. Okay, so we got to isolate the skaters and create a scoring chance. Okay, so with a dice roll. So we got a 2 to 2. So what I like to do is I like to roll an extra dice here, see what it's going to be. So I like to roll my red one here. So a 5. D5. If D5 has a square, Vatney does has a square. Yes, he does. So Vatney has a square takes the puck away. It's a nice play by Vadnais. So the Seals take the puck over and will change lines. So we're just going to have that as a turnover. And that's going to be a turnover. And it's California with the puck now, line 3. Let's see if the Seals can get going here. They're down by a goal. And that's a 4. So another odd man rush coming up. So we got to check this one here. And that's a 1. So 0-1. Does 0-1 have a triangle? He does not. No shot. He does not. So we got to change the lines up here. So I believe that's how we do it. So we're going to change the lines up here. So we're going to call that a turnover. And now we got, wrong button here. That's going to be 16 minutes now. So Boston with the puck, leading 1-0 first period here. Oh, that's on the side. I'm going to roll that again. And we got a deuce. Oh, it's going to be a fight. We got a fight rating. Oh, it was a 5. And that guy's a 6. Oh, man. I usually don't do fights. And so it's less and it's less. Yeah, we're not going to do a fight. We're just going to continue on. Read as a 9 momentum. Okay. I don't, like I said, I don't do fights in any of my games. So again, I've already had I had injuries and fights. I just don't play that way. Not for a one-off. It's not worth it. All right, otherwise, read as 9. Which team has momentum gets control of the puck. So Boston will take control of the puck there after the non-fight. The team just pushed and shoved. I'm not even sure if that would have been a fight anyway. I don't really care about fights in hockey, to tell you the truth. A 10, a turnover. So if anybody has a square, yes. So Vadnais comes through again with a steal. So the Seals get the puck here, and we play on. 9. 9 is momentum. Whenever team has momentum, gains control of the puck. No line change. All right, so Boston with the momentum because of the goal. They take that right there. And I don't think there's been any times that we've lost momentum. I don't think. We haven't had a penalty. We haven't had a lull. So no. So I think Boston still retains momentum. And we switch the lines up here. And so we got, so let's go here. I think that was correct. All right, so now we're on to the next roll. And it's going to be a 7, lull. So we get a lull here. 1, 2, 3. So that's our first lull of the game. 1, 2, 3. And we'll stay with the second line. So now the momentum goes away. And 8, ice blast. So we're going to check an ice blast here. So we're going to see if it's going to be, what's it going to be here? Wide angle camera shot of the team. So I got this. Let's pull out my red dice. And it's going to be a 5. So is smart. An ice blast of smart. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. How did I know that was going to be that? So ice blast 4. All right. Let's see. Same procedure. So I believe that's going to be a scoring chance. So if they win the matchup and they have the puck, Boston should get a shot on goal. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. Yeah, offensive team wins it, they get a play. Okay, so the offensive team wins the ice blast, and now Boston with another scoring chance. A deuce here. 2, 3, and a 5. So we got 2, 3, and a 5. Okay, then that wasn't a breakaway. So we get 1, 2, and we subtract 1 over here. So Stanfield and Cashman send it back to Teddy Green. He's only got a 1. 1 shooting on a 2. 1 shooting on a 2. And that's going to be a save all day long. Goalie knocks it down. And a breakaway. So that's a save now. And we got a breakaway coming the other way. So the Seals have it. And I think they get temporary momentum on a breakaway. I messed up my cards here. So temporary breakaway here. Momentum in a breakaway. Here come the Seals the other way. Looking to tie the game. 7 is going to be a secondary play. 7 again. 3, 4, and 5. So 3, 4. Oh, lovely. 5. Dick Redmond will take the shot. So we got 1. That's it. 1. So we're shooting 1 on 3. 1 on 3 for the Seals. Redmond shooting on Cheevers. And that's going to be a save and a face-off. So we'll go to line 3 right now. So some action there. Nobody has possession right now. Nobody has momentum. And we continue play here in the first period. Halfway through the first period. And we got a 4 right now. 4 on the face-off is high player wins the face-off. So that's going to be over here. So it's going to be Sanderson. Sanderson wins the draw for Boston. Sanderson now with a 7. And we got another low. So 1, 2, 3. So now we get 7 minutes to go in the period. So we'll keep line 3 out there for a little bit. And 6 now. We got a zoom coming up. We got a zoom. So we got a one-on-one matchup of 3s. So let's see what it's going to be. 3 again. So we're checking a power matchup between 3 and 3. So no and no. So nobody has it. Neither team. The defender wins. And I think that's the defender wins. No shot, no possession. All right, so line 1 comes back out. And here we go with 6 minutes to go. So we basically got a turnover here. 1-0 Boston here in California as we play some 1970-71 Hockey Blast. Oh, I didn't need to roll that one, did I? Let's see. 6 now for the Seals. I don't think that was a face-off. I think that was just a turnover. So 6, we got another zoom. All right, so we got a zoom now here with a 1. So it's going to be speed. So it's going to be 2 and 4 checking for speed. So McKenzie's going to win it. So McKenzie takes the puck away. So if the defense wins it, then new possession, change lines, advance the clock. So that's a turnover here. So we advance the clock. Another turnover. Second line comes out for each team. Low scoring game here in California. Hopefully I'm playing this right. It's been a while. And a 7, and that will be another lull. And so now we only got a couple minutes to go in the period, if I did that right. And 6 now, we got a zoom play coming up. Is a 1. And so it's going to be speed. So we got to check out speed between 4 and 2. No and no. So it's going to go to the defense. So back to the Seals now. We only got couple minutes to go in the period. And a 9. That's going to be momentum. So we just keep the puck there with the Seals. Oh wait, no momentum. We didn't have momentum. Let's see. Momentum. No change in alignments. No team will check the hit quality. 1, 2, 3. Oh boy. So now they get momentum. So they'll take momentum and the puck. And no line changes. Okay. So Boston with the puck now. Line 3 with a 5er and a penalty. Oh, great. Penalty. Now I've got to sort this out. All right. So roll on the penalty chart. So let's check the penalty chart. And it's going to be 10. So 10 is 0-3. So 0-3. Sanderson, penalty 2 and penalty 0. So Sanderson will get the penalty. So he'll be in the box. And I think we roll to see what it is. An 8 minor penalty. So that's a minor penalty on Sanderson. So penalty Boston, which is too bad because I usually have Sanderson kill the penalties. So we're going to put line 1 out here for the Seals in the last minute of play on the man advantage. So we're going to go to my man advantage chart. And I'm going to keep line 3 out here, just minus Sanderson is what I'm going to do for penalties. All right, so face-off is a 7. Face-off won by high face-off player. High face-off player. Well, it would be one of these guys, so the puck's going to go to the Seals here. Oh, they would have momentum because they're on the power play, too. Momentum is on the power play, I believe. So they lost the momentum, so I think they're on a temporary momentum's over here. Okay, so 7 won by high face-off. So the Seals with the puck here in the final minute of the first period. And we got a 6, so that's going to be a zoom. Zoomy zoom zoom. And it's going to be a 4. So we're going to check the hit quality here of 1, yes, and 4, yes. So if it's tied... player wins. If both players have it, man advantage team wins. So okay, so they win it and they get a shot on goal. So here are the Seals now, if I did that correctly, taking a shot on goal. There's an 8. 2, 1, and 3. 2, 1, and 3. So the forward's getting involved. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy, this is a 5 on a 3. Chance for the power play goal. A 5 on a 3. No. That's a save by Chivas. Stacks the pads. Puck deflects out to the circle. 0-2 gets a rebound though. Crow-2 with a rebound shot. So he's shooting 2 on 2 right now. Crow-2 on the rebound. Shooting 2 on 2. Ooh. And that's a save. Ping off the post. Power play team. Let's see. Scramble in front if power play team. 0-3 gets a rebound shot. So 0-3 now. So Dennis Hextall. So he's got 1, 2, 3. I think he's shooting 4 because he gets the star here for the momentum, and it's the second rebound, so that would be 2 stars. So he's shooting 4 on 2 right now. So on 4, yep. So Hextall taking a rebound shot, and that is a goal. 6th wrist shot he scores. So if he had a 4 and he had a 2, yep. So that would be less, and that would be more, and that's a goal by the Seals. So Dennis Hextall ties the game here late in the period with a power play goal, and it's 1-1. So the Seals get on the board here late in the period. And so we'll go to the second period. And so the penalty to Sanderson is costly to Boston if I played that all correctly. So we start off the second period, 1-1. So goal by McKenzie, and then a goal by Dennis Hextall on the power play, if I played that all correctly. Hopefully I did. All right, I'll try to pick up the pace a little bit. Again, I don't play injuries or fights usually, so I'm not playing it completely correct. So I need to go back to my regular minutes here. Face off won by a lull. So 1, 2, 3. So let's take off some time right here. So we're going to roll again. I don't even know why they do that. High face off and then a lull. Just say lull, unless you're keeping face off stats. 8, home team wins the face off. So here come the Seals with a puck in a 1-1 game. They're playing the Bruins very, very tight right here. 10, turnover. If any defender has the square symbol, and they do, and it's a double 5, so it's a breakaway. So Boston with a steal, and they got a breakaway, and that's temporary momentum on the breakaway. So 6, 3, 2, 1. That's what you want. So over here, 3, 2, 1. So Esposito to McKenzie to Hodge. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm shooting 5 on 2 right now. 5 on 2 on the breakaway by Hodge. 5 on 2. And that is a 7. He's got to make a spectacular save. Gary Smith, as Hodge goes to the background, needs to make a spectacular save. His spectacular save, he's a 2. 11. Oh, he's got to be a 4. Otherwise, it's a goal by Hodge. And the Bruins go up 2-1. So 2-1 on the goal by Hodge. And Boston now gets the momentum and the lead here in the second period. So great defensive play by Orr to steal the puck with the square. He got that up, and the forwards got their job done. And just like that, it is 2-1 Boston. All right, off the face-off. 6, visitor wins the face-off, so nice win by Stanfield. Stanfield with an 8 now. That's going to be an ice blast, so a single camera shot of the whole group. So let's roll to see what it's going to be. 2, skill check. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that was closer than I thought. So skill check goes to Boston, so they'll get the shot on net as they won the Zoom here. And 2, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, 5. So Cashman to Stanfield to Teddy Green's going to take a shot. So they got 1, 2, cut in half is a 1. So it's 1 shooting on 2. 1 shooting on 2. That's going to be a save. Stick save, drops it by in the net, so that's a save. And we get on to the next minute of play. We shift lines, and the puck goes to the Seals. And I believe, Let me see. So they still might have momentum because they had a goal. So I think Boston still has momentum even after the save. All right, but the Seals got the puck now, hanging in there against these Bruins, the pesky Seals. And 8. That's going to be an ice blast. Oh, it's a wide angle shot. A wide angle shot. And we're looking at hit. 1, 2, 3, 1. So Bruins get the puck. And they'll take it away. So on the blast, they take the puck. And I think if we, new possession, change lines. Yep, so we change lines. So the first line comes out. Another minute comes off the clock here in the period. A 10. That's a turnover. Yes, Vadnais with a steal. Vadnais does a great job of that square right there. So Vadnais's taken that puck over many times. Roll again. No line changes. So first line for the Seals with the puck. We got an 8. And that's going to be another ice blast. And that's a 2 this time. So we're going to check a skill check. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boy, that was hard to figure out. So Boston gets the puck back on the ice blast. So if they win, defender wins, change lines, advance the clock. So second line comes out here. So that's going to be a turnover now. And Boston with it. Second line. Busick trying to lead the charge here. That's a 9. Momentum. Whatever team has momentum retains the puck, blah, blah, blah. Okay? 11, we got to play. If the defense has 2 squares, which they do not, turnover. Otherwise, it's an offensive play. So Busick setting up a play here. Chance for Boston to take a 2-goal lead. And 11, 1-3-5, 1-3. So Teddy Green's going to get another shot, and it looks like he's going to be 1, 2, 3. Cut in half is just a 1. So it's shooting 1-on-2. Teddy Green from the point fires this on Smith. And that's going to be a save and a face-off. So a save and a face-off. So we'll swap the lines here. And the score still remains 2-1 here in California. So face-off coming up here. Hopefully I'm playing this right. If I'm not, that's okay. I'm having fun. High face-off. 47-57. So Derek Sanderson wins it. So Boston with the puck here. Sanderson on the third line for Boston. The Turk. 5. Penalty events. So let's see what it's going to be now. Let's check the penalty. Last time it led to a Seals goal. A 7. Oh boy, we got a lot of stuff here. So 7. We go to the multiple chart. And 7 again. Minor penalty on the highest. So we're just going to call it a wash. So we're just going to go back up here. We're going to lose the momentum, face off, first line, and we're just going to call this matching penalties. All right, so that's where we are, matching penalties. And we'll go back here to the first line. All right, face off, 7, followed by a lull. So nothing much going on here, and we'll do it all again. 2-1 here, 8 minutes to go. We're here in the second period. We got a 6 now. Visitor wins the face-off. So a nice win by Phil Esposito. Esposito with an 8 now. This is going to be an ice blast. Ice blast of 5. That's going to be smart. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So it's going to be a shot on goal. So it's won by Boston. Here they come with a 7. Secondary play. Secondary play is a 9. 5-1-4. So, or to Hodge, to Dallas Smith. So we got 2, 3, cut in half is just a 1. So it's a 1-on-2 right now. So Dallas Smith tees it up from the point, and that's a save, deflected into the corner. 2 squares on defense. No. Control the puck. Otherwise, 0-4 gets a rebound. So Dallas Smith gets a rebound shot here. And basically it's going to be a 0 because he's got a scissors. So it's going to be 0. So a shot of 8. Stick save. And now we change the lines up. So a couple of nice saves there by Smith on the play. And it's going to be... let's see, I forget if that was a 7 or an 8. We'll just give the Seals the puck. I don't remember if that's a face-off or not, so we're going to give the Seals the puck. Turnover. Let me see. If any defender has a square. No, nobody on the second line has a square. So, no, nothing, no effect. We roll again. So the Seals still with the puck. 6 for the Seals. Let's see. That's going to be a zoom. Zoom. Whoa! It jumped out of there. So we got a 3. So a zoom 3 is power. So 5 has power. 1 does not have power. So Boston takes over the puck. And I believe on a zoom, you take over the puck. New possession. Yep. And that's considered a turnover. So Boston with the puck, third line right now. 7. And that's going to be a lull. 1, 2, 3. So very low scoring game here in California. And 8 right now on the faceoff. Home wins the faceoff. So the Seals with the puck. 8. Ice Blast. Ice Blast of 2. That's going to be a skill check. Skill check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. So puck goes to Boston here on the Ice Blast. And I believe that's a change the line on that one there. Defender wins, takes over the new possession. So we'll call that a turnover. And down to the last couple of minutes here of the second period. After 3, team with the most triangles. Do I even have to measure this right now? So scoring chance for Boston. Chance for the Bruins here with a 9. 4-2 in choice. 4-2. So Smith to McKenzie. I guess we'll go to Esposito. So we got 0, 1, 3, 4. So we got 4 shooting on 2. 4 shooting on 2. And, oh, no. That 6 kills it. 9. Save. And he puts the puck in the corner. So a nice save. We swap the lines up here. Puck goes over to the Seals. And play continues. Late in the second period. And a 9er here. That's momentum. Whatever team has momentum, we don't. So we do a hit check, I believe. And we got 1, 2, 3 against 1. So Boston takes the puck and has momentum. I believe that's how that goes. No timing change. And it's a 7. And that's going to be a lull, and that'll end the period. So we go to the third. Just 2-1 Boston. McKenzie and Hodge with the goals. Dennis Hextall on a power play for California. And that's where we stand as we go to period number 3, as we play some Hockey Blast action here in Studio C. And again, I may or may not be playing this correctly, but you know something, this has been fun today, considering the news that I got from my governor today. So, all right, face-off wins followed by a lull. So, right off the bat, time ticks away here in the third period. The high-flying Bruins can't get much going here. And there's another lull. Wowzers. So what I do after 2 lulls is I change lines. That's what I do. And now we got a 4. High face-off. So that's going to be Boston. Nice win by Freddie Stanfield. The Bruins with a 2-1 lead here in California. They roll a 10. Turnover, if there's a square, there's no square. So no square, no effect, no line change. We just keep play on. So the second line controls the puck for Boston. That's a 5. That's going to be a penalty check. Let's check the penalty. 8-0-1. So Busick, and I think the opposite is over here. So Busick with a 0 and Redmond with a 1.5. So I think that's how that works for penalties, is that you check the opposite of your guy. So Busick here, and I think the 1 and the 5 is the opposite. So if Redmond has more, Redmond would get the penalty. I think that's how that works. So let's check the penalty. And, oh boy, so we got some craziness going on. So that might be matching. So 7. Oh wait, penalty. Oh wait, penalty of 0. No, otherwise minor penalty. So it's minor penalty on Redmond. Okay. So we got a minor penalty here. So we're gonna write down a penalty here on Redmond. So we got 13 minutes to play, and Boston's on the man advantage. So let's go to my man advantage chart. And so the first line comes out. I put the third line out, killing penalties. And what I'm gonna do is I will have. It's not really gonna matter. I will have Ferguson be the man. Oh, he's the face-off man. So I'll have Gary Eman here. He will be the guy serving the penalty. So Boston, temporary momentum, and let's roll here for the face-off here on the power play. All right, 7 face-off won by high face-off player. There's no 2 circles, so the high face-off player is going to be Esposito. So Boston with the puck on the man advantage. They lead 2-1 right now. Trying to add an insurance goal here, a 9 to play. Whatever team has the most triangles, so we don't need to count. It's going to be Boston. So scoring chance for Boston here on the power play. They move it around. It's a 9, 4-2 choice. So Smith to McKenzie. Let's go to Orr this time. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shooting on 2. Or tease this one up. 4 shooting on 2. Oh, man, that's an 8. That's going to be a save. Huge save. Scramble in front, and it's cleared away. All right, so that's going to be a save. And this is on the power play here. So then I go to line 2 is what I usually do. And I will have this guy will be the man out. That's how I do with the power plays here. So it's still Boston puck here, I believe that is, on an 8, which is, I check the goalie's team, clears the puck, change the lines, advance the clock, man advantage team begins new possession. This is where I made some of my mistakes before, as I would have the defensive team with the puck, but if they cleared it, then it would make sense that these guys would come back up the ice. So there's all these little things that trip me up in this game. A 6, so we got a zoom coming up here. So a zoom with a 4. So that's going to be a hit quality. So we got 5 and 1. Oh, 5 and 1. So there's hit quality over here, yeah. So they have the momentum, they have the hit quality, then we got the play to occur. So chance here is Teddy Green had the hit quality. I believe that's how that worked. And here it comes here, 9. 4-2 choice again. So 4-2, and we're going to let the Chief take the shot. So we got nothing, 1, 2, 3. So we're shooting 3 on 2 right now. 3 on 2 for the Chief on the power play. 3 on 2, and I think that's a goal. 6. Rishotti scores. So Busick on the power play makes it 3-1 Boston. I think that is a goal right there. So we're gonna go put the first line back. That's what I like to do. So let's subtract some time here as we're coming up on halfway through the period. Boston leads this one 3-1. They will retain momentum. So the Seals hung tough, but that potent Boston power play. Let me change this before I forget. And 7. Oh boy, that's a lull. 1, 2, 3. So we keep the lines out there. Time ticking away on the Seals, so they lose the momentum. And that's a 4 right now. 4. High face-off. Esposito wins it. So Boston with the puck. 9. Momentum. Whatever team has momentum, no line change. No team has momentum. Check the hit quality. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, against 3. So they'll take it over here. So Boston has momentum again. 9. They keep the momentum. I'm not going to do any cheap shots. 9. Keeps the momentum. I don't like the cheap shot thing. I think that's stupid. 6. We got a zoom coming up here. 2. Skill check of 4 and 2. So we're going to check the skill. 4 has skill. 2 has skill. But it goes to, if it's a tie, it goes to the team with momentum, I believe. Let's see. Momentum. Yep, so it's going to be an offensive chance. I haven't played this in a while, so I still have to read some of the cheat sheets I made here. A 7, so it's going to be a secondary scoring chance. And a 3. 5, 3, and 2 for Boston. So Green to Stanfield to Cashman. So 1, 2, 3. So Cashman shooting 3 on 2. Cashman moves in on Smith, and Smith needs to make a spectacular save because that's a 3 is good, the 4 is good, the 7 spectacular save. He is a 2 rating for spectacular save. We roll a 5. 4 or better as a save. Otherwise, it's a goal by Cashman. So Cashman puts this home, and it's 4-1 for the Bruins. So they'll retain the momentum as time ticking away on the Seals here at home. As the 70-71 Bruins are on the road here leading. Visitor wins the faceoff. So things go from bad to worse here for the Seals. And 6 is a zoom. Let's check the zoom. Is a 6. So it's a 4 and a 2 zoom. So 6 is star quality. No star and no star. So it goes to the team with momentum. I believe is how that works. And so it's going to be a play. The play occurs. Yep. So it's going to be a play because nobody had it. So and a tie goes into momentum. So it's going to be a play. A 2, 2, 3, 5. 2, 3, and 5. So 1, 2. So it's going to be a 1 shooting on 2. Teddy Green's getting a lot of shots in this game. And that's going to be a save. Kicks it wide. Puck is loose. 0-1 gets a rebound chance. So Busick with a rebound chance. So he's got a 3 shooting on 1. Busick 3 shooting on 1. That's going to be another save. And goes behind the net. So let's call that a save. Take some time off the clock. And the third line comes out here. So a couple of big saves by Gary Smith in the Seals net. Keeping the score 4-1. And a 7 now. And that is a low. 1, 2, 3. So now that brings us down to the final 3 minutes of the game. So they lose the momentum. Puck is center ice. We're going to bring the first line back out here because we only got 3 minutes to play. Here we go. Face off. 9. Home team wins and gets immediate play. So the Seals finally get that immediate play off the face off. And it's a 5. 3-1 in choice. That's not too bad. 3-1 in choice. So it's going to be Dennis Hextall who has the goal to O'Donoghue. To Let's go to Vadnais. He's been playing well. He's got as many stars as the other guy. So we're going to go to Vadnais. So we have 1, 2, 3. So Vadnais is a 3 shooting on 3. So he's shooting on his old buddy Chivas. A 3 shooting on 3. Oh, shot and a save. Deflected into the corner. 2 squares. Yes. 2 squares and defense controls the puck. Change lines. All right, so that's a save by Chivas on old friend Carol Vadnais. And time is running out. So Boston has the puck. And a 10. It's going to be a turnover with squares. Nope. Otherwise, you continue on. No turnover. 7. You can't have any lulls in here, so that's just going to be another momentum check. Another momentum check. A 5. Penalty event. I tend to not have penalties. I like to roll the dice to see if there's going to be a penalty. No, I usually go 1 and 6 for a penalty in the last couple of minutes. I do the same with Strat, just because I think it's silly having late penalties. 2 is a fight. No, we're going to read that as momentum. Wow, I can't get anything. I'm just really having a hard time finishing this game, ain't I? 10, turnover. Nope. Boy. A lull. Nope. This is just fun. Finally, something to do here. 6. So we got a zoom check here. 2 is skill. So 1 has skill and 5 has skill, and nobody has momentum. So if nobody has momentum on a zoom check here, use momentum home team. So home team gets the puck. All right. So the home team gets the puck on the turnover. We're going to put line 1 back out here for one last time on our final roll of the game. And a 3. And that's going to be a play by the team with the most triangles. So Boston gets one more scoring chance here at the end of the game. and a 3 on that one there. 4-2-3. So Dallas Smith to McKenzie to Esposito. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 4 shooting on 2. Last minute of play. 4 shooting on 2. No. 9 is a save, and that will end the game. So the final score here in some Hockey Blast action from California in 1970-71. It's the Bruins 4 and the Seals 1. It was McKenzie that opened up the scoring in the first minute for Boston. And then in the final minute of the first period, it was Dennis Hexgall scoring on the power play for the Seals. And the game was tied at 1-1. The lone goal of the second period was by Ken Hodge. He made it 2-1. And then it was Busick on the power play. And then Cashman later on making it 4-1. So, that's a little bit of Hockey Blast. Again, I play it my own way. I like to have fun with this. I like to make it flow. And I think it flowed today for the most part till the end when I kept rolling fights and lulls and turnovers. But whatever. We got through it. It was a fun time. So anyway, I'm Dave. We'll talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.